Well, I'm back. Here we go. We gotta do another practice seed and get some more rust up. Because we might be doing our tournament race tomorrow. I'm trying to get that finalized, but we'll see. Hopefully I'll have a definitive answer soon. I'm just waiting to hear back from one person on whether or not we are good to go. And then we can finally submit everything. So, meanwhile, we're going to do this, and then my plan is to do the Cas Boots race at 8 o'clock tonight with everybody, so we'll just see how that goes. And we'll just have some fun with it. So, let's just jump in and see how this goes. I mean, it can't be any worse than yesterday when we ended up having a pedestal seed, so... Right? That's what we're gonna believe. Great tree pull. Alright, that's good. At least now we can clear out more stuff in the village. Beautiful. Alright. Let's head that way. Alright, I think we're good there. Might as well just do this real quick. Alright. Red pendant at desert, red crystal at Hera. Regular crystal at Eastern. Okay, let's see if the bush crab gives us some money today. No. Normally we collect the bombs, but we are in good shape with that, so we're gonna move along. Okay. Piece of heart is nice. Ah. We have not found anything major yet, so let's hope that we get something good in the village. There's gotta be something there at this point, right? I saw that, Austin. I know the app had an update, so I wasn't sure if that already got pushed through or not. I just read about the, I just saw a headline to it. But it's honestly about time. Okay, enough bombs. Give me something helpful. That's good. Is it? Okay. I'll have to check for that later. Actually, I could probably just download it on my phone at any point, but I'll do it later. I figured that they would probably put that out because they skipped last week. man. Okay. Alright, now we're talking. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about getting that cape, really. What, you lost it? I didn't even know that you lost your AirPod. That's kind of funny. Well, I'm glad you found it. That's annoying when they go disappearing like that. That's a nice safety item. Under the turtle tank. Well, that's not where you should keep it. Oh, thank you. Alright, so now we just need a glove. And we have a lot of crap that opens up to us once we find one. Yeah, well, at least you got it and you can get it charged up and have it all working again, so that's good. I guess we grab this. Could be something important. Well, they're not done optimizing it, so it's going to be a little bit. So have patience. Went the wrong way with that menu, but that's alright. We gotta do both, so we'll just drain real quick. Kind of hoping for a better weapon for Mini Moldworm. I mean, I could just do it with bombs. I'll grab the heart, though. Alright, so now we'll have 5 hearts going in. Kidding me? Okay. Good. Okay, that's helpful. happy about boots. Now we can armor water walk. Very good. That was a little bit there. Okay. That should do it. A book? I think they were supporting the Intel chips for so long. I'd be very shocked if they don't support the M1 for a lot longer. I'd be very surprised. So I wouldn't get too wound up about that for a while. I have a feeling they got plenty of life left. Besides, they're not even that old. Like, if you really go and figure out how long they've been out there, there's no way. They're still supporting mechs that are like 10 years old. There's no way they end support. Okay, we don't have enough money for Zora, unfortunately, but I'm going to peek at the item at least. That's good to know. Alright. Not sure why I came here, but that's alright. We'll commit. Let's turn in the mushroom. Oh, I should have checked the bonk rocks too. And I want to check, we got to go into escape as well, I think. It's alright. Check the stage's closet, and then maybe we do escape and then bonk rocks. Ooh, spicy. Okay. Were you saying Monterey? Is that what you meant? I was just catching up with that. Okay. Okay. Let's check Bonk Rocks, then we might be going up the mountain for a check or two, and that's what we got left. Well, we can go to Eastern as well, but we'll check these spots. Okay. I could probably rescue the old man using the boot dashes, but it's not in logic at all. So I'm not really too worried about it. 300 bucks there. Is this an item I need? Nope. So I guess we go into Eastern. I might as well get the Dark World information while I'm here. Alright, Thieves, Swamp. And is that all we need? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because we know TR. Okay. I mean, you know how it is. Some people hold on to these phones forever. Well, yeah, I mean, they're not going to support... I mean, that phone itself is how old now? 7, 8 years? Longer? You probably just literally can't even handle it anymore. Okay. So we're either going to find a glove, which will get us to the Dark World, or... Well, that would be the best option, because Egg is still locked behind both the sword, which flippers can get us one, or... Okay, now we can do more on Death Mountain, so that's obviously where we had to go. Alright. So our progression's gotta be up there. But we'll just see if we go 3 for 3 here. I mean, we might as well, if we don't get the third item here, we might as well check. Okay, here it is. So let's go up the mountain. We got to use the mirror to check out other stuff up here. Okay, I could have just gone to the house. That's fine. I don't even think I talked to him. That's funny. So back up the mountain. XR had iOS 12. Now we have enough money for Zora when we get access to all that. This might not be very wise, but... Okay, hold on. We're at least gonna peek. Okay. If the big key's here, we can climb this. It is. Alright, let's suck it up and do it. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be a great idea, but we got to practice this, so let's try it. That should be good. Okay. Alright, I can feel pretty good about that. Come on. Stupid Dudongo. Alright, we're going to hope that the second item is on the boss here because we don't have a fire source, so we're going to leave. Yeah, I mean, again, it's a full refresh with a lot of new graphical changes, so that's going to take up a lot of space. It's not just a little bug fix update. Come on. What a jerk. Oh my god. Enraging. Get out of there. There. What an idiot. This guy's an idiot, man. Ooh. That's really great. So, not only did we get the second item, but it's also, well, hopefully something we never have to use. To be fair. Okay, that was a bloopy. You know, oh my god. Aggressive jerk. Nice. I'll tell you what, Blue Mail's putting in its work right now. Let's take that just in case. 13.57 gigabytes. Ah, that's nothing. Alright. Oh my god, get away from me. I gotta be careful here. Imagine gave me a sword or something. I'll take that though. You know what? We're gonna... This might help. No, that's not... Oh my god. I can't stand them. At least I have a fairy in a bottle. Just... Oh my god, die. Thank you. I had enough of them. Holy shit. Good. Okay. Yeah, let's just leave. We can flute out of here. God, what assholes. Yeah. We'll get a magic refill before we go in the portal, which is great. Alright, I guess we go up and just check the Skullwood stuff real quick too, because God forbid we get a sword somewhere, that would be helpful. And I can check all the northern checks over here too, so it's kind of nice. Alright, we're just going to do this, because all of this sucks without having a sword in front of you. There we go. Alright. Just get out of my way. Alright. Now we can do the front. I'm just not dealing with the idiots. Alright. We still have 2 items here. I bet one of them's going to be fire rod locked. If we're unlucky, both of them are. Well, there's one. Okay. Alright, one's definitely behind fire rods, so we'll be back. Okay, good news. We don't care at all about that. Why? Get out of my way. Oh my god. Everything sucks. Such a great place for Titans. Such an amazing place for that to show up. Alright. Well, I guess that's good. Alright, how about if everything just gets out of my way? Okay. This is making me want to go back up on the mountain at some point soon. Oh, I don't know why I came down here first. I didn't open up the entrance. Oh well. Okay. That's good. Alright. Let's see what Thieves Town has. Awkward. I can't believe this is already going to open up the red bomb, too. Man. Give me lots of options for what to do next. We seriously got all 4 dungeon items in the front. Ugh. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. Alright. There it is. Okay. Nah. I like how I have the default stun prize. Like, thanks, game. Nice. Nope. Alright. Yeah, we'll do this. If I can get around everything. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, you jerk. Hey, can you just F off? Thank you. There we go. Lots of money. Alright, I think we're just going to route all this in. What the hell? And then we'll go up to the mountain if we don't get any items that let me progress a little further. Okay. We do not need that. Okay. That's good. I still need a sword before I can finish off Skull Woods, but that's really good to get. Dude, how... You gotta figure out why your account isn't secure, because you've had problems with that a lot. And there, you must not have something set up security-wise on that, because that shouldn't be happening. Like, that's bad. You gotta figure that one out. Yeah, but if you don't have two-factor authorization on, then someone's just going in. They're somehow cracking your password. You must not have a backup system, like a two-factor thing, because if you had two-factor, there's no way they're getting into your account. But how are they getting in then? There's no way. You better check your settings, because I bet you something's not turned on you think it is. Because that shouldn't be happening. I'm just saying. Something doesn't seem right. There we go. Ooh. Oh, man, that's dangerous. We technically have a beatable, not totally in logic, but a beatable Turtle Rock, I think. No, I need a sword to get in. Because I can't use a medallion until I get a sword. But that's the only thing that's stopping me from going to Turtle Rock. Who's going to pay you back? That person? No, they're not. Why did they take it in the first place? That's so suspicious. Alright. Okay. Yeah, but why does this person have access to it in the first place? Like, what in the world? Why do they have it? Alright. So the other thing we could possibly do... Actually, is Pod beatable without a sword? I think yes. So I could go there after this. Because I have Fire Rod. It's just that I wouldn't want to do the Dark Maze. Ugh, it's kind of icky. Let's see what we get here. No. Why would you... Okay, well, you share your account and then they took money from you. Like, why... Again, why are you sharing your account with people? It's not something that you're supposed to share. You have, like, information linked in there, like credit card stuff. They're literally just stealing from you. Alright. Alright. Let's go to Pod, because worst case, we can always just finish Eastern while we're here. Because that I can do. Whoops. Yeah, but you still got money on it, right? And they can take the money from you and use it for their own things. Like, if you got anything that money is linked to, never share it with somebody, period. Well, yeah, now, but you did have more money on it, right? Yeah, exactly. Don't let people rob you. That's basically what's happening. Alright. And then if this doesn't yield anything, then I guess we go back up and do the Death Mountain play. Ooh, okay. I'm kind of hoping that we get a nice surprise and find the lamp in here. It's possible. Yeah, exactly. You're always getting some kind of email about someone hacking into that account. And you're sharing it with people. You gotta stop doing that. Change the password and don't tell anyone what it is. And there's probably a way through the website to make sure that any devices that are not yours get logged off so that they can't continue to use it. Here. That's 2 keys we've gotten so far. Let's see if we get 3 and 4 over here. Okay, that's a good sign. So we should get a key down here, and then we'll be set with the front. There might be. You have to check their stuff. Because I know on some things you could be like, oh, your account's logged into these devices, and then you can actually go through and tell it which ones to disconnect from, and they would have to put the password in again. But if you change it, then they don't have access to it. Which is what you really should do, because no one should have access to your account. Oh, I forgot. Wrong way. There we go. Alright. We'll light up the torch down here just because we don't have even a sword to see what we're doing. Okay. Wow. Okay, that just made this a lot easier for me. Holy shit. Okay. Alright. Well, oh, I had it selected and I went off of it. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. Alright. We'll grab the hearts over here because... Oh my god. So many things. ultimate survival here. All right. Oh, come on. Did I really do that? It wasn't over enough? Alright. Where's the door? There it is. Alright. Okay. Good. Just in case. Okay. Excellent. All right. Now, let's finish this off. Hey, how you doing? How are things? I've been catching some of your zero mission runs. Yeah, this one's been interesting. I literally just got a sword a few minutes ago in Harmless Hellway and Pod. So I've been swordless up to now. I actually know where there's one, but it's and I could probably, for practice, try to get it, but it's at Zorledge, and when I saw it, I didn't have anything that was going to let me do Splash Sleep. But I haven't gotten Splash Sleep before, so that could be something to try. But I might... Oh, good. Congrats on the PV. Alright. Let's see here. We could do Skullwoods. Finish that up. There's one item left there. The lamp is just being a little elusive, but I have enough stuff where I can try to do Mired Dark. I just wish I had another sword. But let's do this first. I mean, I figure the flippers have to show up at some point logically because of ice, so I'm not really too worried about it. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see where they appear. Come on. Please, go ahead. I have no problem. I am open to advice and stuff like that. I've been getting all sorts of stuff over the last several weeks, so it's been good. I need... Okay, just one item here. Let's go right to Moth. Alright. I have a green, so I'm not too worried about post usage here. Grab these. Yes, I could definitely fake Flipper. I'm also just thinking, like, because the Flippers logically locks the second sword that I know about. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, where is it? You know, because it's possibly around somewhere, but it might not be. But yeah, I could definitely fake Flipper and just do ice. Okay. That might be on my to-do list. Especially because the, okay. There we go. The, lamp could be there, depending on where the... Okay, good. That helps a lot. Beautiful. That's really good. Yeah, so actually, with what we have, yeah, why not? Let's just do ice. Yep. Oh, yeah. Fake Flipper. Duh. We were just saying. Yeah, I can do... I'm comfortable with Dark Mire. Of course, now I'm going to have a... Get the... There we go. I'm comfortable with Dark Mire when I have boots and hookshot for that setup in the basement, because I know I can get the Smario block down. So I'm okay with that, but if I don't have that, it's a little, that room with the switch is pretty tricky. I've gotten it before, but it's certainly not a preference by any stretch of the imagination. Dark Mire sucks. We all know it does. Yeah. The easy setup is great. I didn't even know about the easy setup until, I don't know, a few months ago. Actually, Scamler, who also is in this tournament, we've done... we do a lot of the subreddit async things for Link to the Past, so he actually taught me that one because he knew about that one. So yeah, I'll probably go back and hit the switch because I can drop directly to the boss. Of course, I get hit there. This is a quick way for me. Okay. There we go. Good. Yeah, I can. I'm fairly comfortable with the Master Sword kill if I need to, but I guess I can just... We got... Oh, of course. Dude, get away from me. Yeah, that's fine. Of course. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go to Meyer. Desert Ledge I know is nothing. But I could do Meyer, Shed, and Checkerboard for sure. Because I did check this area out earlier and I did a Guinness Cave. There they are. Go figure. So I do have access to a tempered sword. And look at that. Well, that certainly is a nice thing to see going into Meyer. Alright. What was the answer? Vamos. Okay. So I could still go pick up, if we don't get another one in here. I mean, yeah. It is a little bit of a trek. I don't know, is the time save with not having to do Master Sword Ganon also worth it at that point? It certainly would make a lot of things easier climb-wise and all that too, yeah. Alright, let's do this. That was way too early. Or late. Alright, not a good room, but that's alright. That's not what I want to do. Button. I mean, my Master Sword Ganon certainly is not going to be perfect, so, I mean, it could be a bit of a time saver. I mean, I'm decent, but I'm not that good. I'm still learning. Okay, get away from me. Alright. We just got 3 keys? Yeah, that's what we got. I mean, it's not the worst thing, because it could be a save and quit right up to the mountain from there, too. I don't know. We'll see what we get in here still. Because we might just find it in process of doing this. And likely there's probably one sitting in GT anyway. But who knows? Yeah. And if it's not, like I said, I'm not too worried about the Master Sword. Okay, well, I'm gonna go this way. I have a feeling when we see an item there, it's usually not the big key, right? We have the keys. We could just open this up. Don't do that. Perfect. Alright, here we go. There we go. Except I'm gonna die because I don't have a lot of health. Well, I have a fairy in a bottle, so that's fine. Yeah, I can. I should. Of course, now I'm past it anyway. Okay. There we go. Lovely. Only good news is this should be pretty quick. If you fire in the right direction. Okay. Let's gamble. Out of my way. Oh, of course. I did not mean to throw it that way. Get out of my face. Worst enemies in the game. Now, my luck, the other sword would probably be in Super Bunny and Hookshot Cave, because we never had to come up here to check any of this stuff. Let's do this. What was it? Step a little too far there. Okay. Funny. So let's get him out of the way. All right. Alright, DM route didn't work this time, but that's alright. Sure. Always funny when it's in the exact next chest. Say that guy was just being a pain. There we go. Ah. That's good. Let's do this. Then I got sniped anyway. Too early with the dash. Ah, too much. Okay. Refill on everything. Yeah. Okay. Play it a little bit safer here. I didn't get that. Okay. Alright. Good start. Just didn't release the button. Alright, we're doing great. Alright, there's a double. Whatever. Here... Come on. I don't even... Not my favorite, for sure. Well, now all I got is green. Let's see how good this goes. Ah. Alright. Patient. He's only got to have a couple more spins left before he's out of phase 2. There we are. Ah. Oh, come on. Not the double. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was dumb. Alright, that's fine. Luckily... Okay, or not. Let's be really careful here. I hit the button, it didn't fire. Thank God. Alright. Sloppy, but got it done. Thank you. Alright, thanks to the GGs. Yeah, it ended up being a good time. It was a little sloppy in the end. Yeah. Things kind of went in motion pretty quickly with it, and, like I said, I didn't get his sword until I just kind of dipped pod without a sword, and I'm like, well, I should be able to kind of finish it, but then in Harmless Hellway is where I finally found one, and that helped make the rest of the dark rooms a lot easier. Yeah, I've done it a handful of times, but I'm certainly not as versed in it, and it didn't help that I was being dumb and didn't switch to Fire Rod for the torch, because I could have just done that, made it a little bit easier, but that's fine. Now I'm really curious. I mean, I do have a spoiler for this one. I'm kind of curious where the other sword and the lamp was. Oh, it's over here. Here, we're gonna check, because I am. Alright. Swan Palace had the lamp. There's no way I was going in there, so that's cool. Alright, yeah, thanks for stopping in and giving some, giving me a couple tips and stuff. Appreciate it. And then the other sword. Swamp Palace. So if I wanted tempered, I pretty much had to grab what was on Zorledge, but... And honestly, it might have saved me a little bit of time just because of the Ganon fight, but... This is the second serverless kill I've had to do in the last week. Or Master Sword kill, not serverless. But, let's fast forward this. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy overall with that time. Definitely something to keep on working at, but that was a pretty good seed. Wouldn't mind seeing something like that pop up if we are doing this thing for sure tomorrow. And I don't see that we've gotten any information yet, so I will work on that so we could kind of get that solidified, because that would be nice. Alright, my plan is to be back tonight for the 8 o'clock Kaz Boots race. It's a Monday, so that's going to happen. So I will be back on for that, and then maybe we are doing an open tournament tomorrow, open tournament seed, so we'll see. Thank you for hanging out, appreciate the support, and I'll be back soon. See you then.